Siman Yud Ches Sif Yud Beis. At the conclusion of Shemona Esrei, after you said L'kai Kitzur, before you say Oisa Shalom, you're supposed to take 3 steps backwards, just like a servant who takes leave of his master. Now, the steps that you take have to be middle-sized steps, which is that when you take 1 step back, if your feet are together, your first step back, the front of your shoe should be at the back of your other shoe, at the heel of your other shoe. And you should not take any bigger steps, and you should not take more than 3 steps. Now, the first foot that you're supposed to move backwards for a righty is the left foot, actually. And then after you take 1 step back with your left foot, then you should take another step back with your right foot, and then, again, your left foot should meet your right foot. And before you do so, you should first bow down. So you first bow down, then take 1 step back with your left, then another with your right, and then meet the left and the right together. And then as you are still in the bent position, you should turn your face to the left. And you should say, Oisa Shalom Bimraimav. Then you should turn your face to the right and bow to the right and say, Hu Yasa Shalom Aleinu. And then afterwards, you bow down and you keep and go to the front of you and say, V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. And then after you straighten up, then you say the Yehi Ratzon. That we ask that Hashem should build the Beis HaMikdash because we know that Tefillah is really b'makom the Avodah, and therefore we, at the conclusion of davening, we're saying one last Tefillah on the Beis HaMikdash so that we'll be able to actually do the Avodah b'mheir v'yameinu. Now, the reason that we start with the left foot for a righty is because normally the way the righty walks is with his right foot first. But since we are leaving from the presence of the Shekhinah, we want to show that it's difficult for us to leave, and therefore we're going to leave awkwardly with our left and not with our right. However, if somebody is a lefty, then according to the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, he should first move back, take a step backwards with his right foot actually. Because for a lefty, his left foot is actually his main foot. And again, he has to show the same thing that a righty has to show, that it's hard for him to leave the presence of the Shekhinah.